I guess that I learned that thankfully I don't really get tired of his music. I still love it as much as beforehand. Um, Most of the new discoveries, I guess, I tried to get from the score itself, and just you always discover something new that you missed. So for us, it's kind of our textbook on how to do things. Um, yeah, in terms of preparation, it was a grueling process, but in some ways, it was very enjoyable, and I think it was all worth it in the end. So, well, some stages left stronger fractures for different reasons. Some maybe shakier because it's very strong nerves in Warsaw, of course, but maybe in some ways, my favorite performance of myself was the finals. It wasn't the most perfect, but I think I enjoyed myself the most out there. I can't say that anything really stands out. Maybe that in his music, the textures are often it's a classical style of left hand, the sort of arpeggios or whatever, right? It's very classically written, and then the right hand soars above it with the singing melody. And I guess as I got older, more people told me that I should focus on not necessarily making it stand out, but realizing the beauty in the left hand as well. I think his music really encompasses the whole spectrum of emotions of humans, really. I think you have to sort of balance the inner strength and ability that a lot of his music has, but also be willing to reveal the vulnerability that he also always has. I guess looking back, I'll be able to see myself on the Warsaw Philharmonic 4 times. That's pretty surreal. Not everyone has the chance. Well, of course, I would still continue playing his music, but more Bach is always nice. So then I'd like to delve into more Russian music, especially Scriabin. I think early Scriabin is like a mix of Chopin and then late Scriabin. So it's a perfect balance for me in some ways. To Chopin, I mean, his music has given so much to the world. It's almost not right to put it into words. But yeah, just that in some ways, his music was my first love in terms of music. So it's always going to be very special for me. That was probably around 5 or 6 shortly after I started playing the piano and learning to read music that was more complicated. Sort of just juggling the hours of repertoire that you have to prepare at an adequate level. And of course, in terms of major competitions, it's not the most rigorous in terms of the requirements. But I also think there's some sort of added feeling that the Warsaw nerves are different from anything else. I'd like to finish and record all 24 of the Chopin preludes. And then, yeah, so I guess that's something to look out for.
Thank you so much.